Thank you so much. My name is Varad. I work as a technologist for Dell. I'm here to talk about what Dell does, how we help our customers with their AI journey. Actually, the product is starts from the end user devices to the data center devices to the AI and anything in between. So we bring in the complete set of technology which helps customer to deliver outcomes, to deliver the innovation which they need for their business. With that, let me get started. So we at Dell Technologies, we focus on creating the technology which helps drive the human progress. We democratize the technology, so we help, breaking down the complex problems into smaller problems, reimagine the solutions, and discover the new possibilities. From a study standpoint, we see these are the 5 focus areas where the organization feels the need of innovation so that they deliver the outcomes for their business. These are 5 areas: modern workplace, data center. It's now the talk of the town because of the new focus on high performance computing and artificial intelligence. Security and sustainability are another 2 topics, key topics which are key to every organization's vision. Security, I cannot emphasize enough, how important it is for every business to be security focused. And sustainability. Sustainability, sustainability not only helps you to save the costs, operating expenditure, but also helps you to have a better planet, better living life, better future for the coming generation. Okay, so what does it take to deliver a project? You need the IT infrastructure, you need the people to make it happen, you need the people with the right experience, and essentially ecosystem which is made up of ISVs, partners, leaders who drive the journey and basically deliver the outcomes. Now it includes the 5 pillars we talked about: modern workplace, which is the end user devices. It is the workstation. It is the place where we do our work. So if it is not delivering the performance, if it is not helping you to bring the productivity which you want to bring, then it does not help. Then modern data centers and multi-cloud. Now in this space, not only you see a lot of data center infrastructure, but a renewed focus because people are repatriating from cloud. Now cloud is not only public cloud anymore, it is a consumption model, a model in which we consume the technology as we want, on need basis, as we consume, right? So there is a renewed focus on the data center. We can dwell a little more deep on it. And then artificial intelligence, we all talk about it and people say that there are a lot of projects which are failing. But I tell you, from my own experience standpoint, we are helping the customers to deliver AI factories in their environments. We are helping the enterprises to deliver on the outcomes, to deliver on the business applications. Now, ISV ecosystem is very focused in this direction. They are trying to help our customers to bring the use cases to life. It is not about POC anymore. There are many ISVs who help with the pointed solutions, with pointed answers to the pointed problems, right? And we help deliver the AI infrastructure which is required and the expertise to address a certain use case. Security and sustainability. Now this is the key. Security is built into our full portfolio. It is built in, not bolted on. We address the security from grassroots level. The security, the standards, the compliances are all built into the IT infrastructure we bring in. Sustainability has been a focus area of Dell, and in fact all of our devices talk about the carbon footprint, talk about the energy coefficient, which is getting lower and lower every generation which is coming in. Um, Thanks to our partners and customers, we are number one in the data center portfolio. We are number one in servers, storage, backup software, backup purpose-built appliances. We are the thinnest AI PC provider. We are bringing the technology cutting edge. We believe that everyone deserves the best in class, world class technology. We bring in the technology to you, and solve the problems which you have in your businesses. Artificial intelligence. I talked about that. We are helping the customers with a blueprint. A consumption model, it's ready. We have created a validated design, a blueprint through which we help implement the AI infrastructure at all scale, small, medium to large. Security and resilience. So you will see a lot of compliances which many people skip, pass through, in terms of the AI PCs to the servers, to the storage, to the backup appliances. We bring in the security at the grassroots level. It is addressed at the hardware level. Sustainability, we not only ensure that we reuse the packaging material, we reuse the plastics, we try to reduce the paint usage on our parts, but we also bring in conscious effort from the organization to basically measure your carbon footprint. On the PC side, we talk about the importance of PC. If your end user device is not functioning properly, you are less productive. But that's one way. AI is being consumed by everyone, right? So you would like to have a device which is capable enough to handle the AI workload, whether you are developing something or you are consuming something. Your device has to be capable enough to basically help you to drive the work which you are trying to do from that. Refresh, and people try to talk about less about it, that refresh is always a cost, but it is essential. The technology, the pace at which the technology is changing is very fast. If you are planning to refresh your device, end user device, it is better to be AI capable, because we all are consuming AI, if not developing AI, and many of us are even developing AI, demonstrating the products on AI. So we need a device which is capable to handle that kind of workload. There is something known as NPUs which have come up in the AI PCs, and there are AI workstations which we now have in the portfolio. You can run up to 100 billions of parameter model on your workstation, which you could carry along with your laptop or a handheld device, right? We help you to manage the risk, reduce the risk, by bringing the compliance to the end user devices. We champion on the sustainability aspects, and you will see this security and sustainability messaging all across the slides because it is common and key to our heart. Now on modern data centers, why data center conversation is relevant, why people are talking about revamping the data centers. People have understood in a period of time that though they have talked about public cloud, they have gone to the public cloud, now all of them are thinking cloud as a consumption model, and I'm not saying that all of them are bringing it back. Most of them are, because the recurring cost which they have started to realize after consuming the cloud services. Now the workloads, the new age workloads, which is HPC, AI, and workloads which are resource hungry, they want to consume the resources at a constant pace. For these kind of workloads, the data center revamp is of essence. It takes a certain amount of power. You want to understand what is the energy efficiency it is bringing in the new infrastructure which you're buying. We bring in a conscious effort. We have alternative cooling technologies. We bring in the multi-vector cooling, etc., in our portfolio, so that we address the requirement at its core level, at its pointed level. We have fans working in our equipments which are addressing that specific area where the heat is being generated. I would like to talk about a lot more on this, but I'm in short of time, so I'll move forward. But again, I want you to have these conversations with us, with your sales representative from Dell, so that you understand what we are bringing in. We help you to accelerate AI adoption, modernize application platforms. So the applications were consumed on the physical infrastructure, then they got virtualized, now they are all cloud-ready, containerized applications. We help you to set up these clouds in your on-premises. We bring in the orchestration, we bring in the hardware infrastructure. So for your organization, for your business users, it is all seamless, whether they consume it from AWS or from your on-premises. We are bringing the cloud to your data center. We are optimizing the journey. We are trying to show you how actually you're getting the ROI out of it. After consuming public cloud, people have started to realize how cheap the local infrastructure investment could be. People think that, okay, this is this much costly, but when they compare the cost which they are consuming, which they are paying in cloud, then they start to realize that, repatriation really makes sense. We improve the data center efficiency. We help you to set up the data center infrastructure as well. And now, with a renewed focus on the HPC and AI side, we are now getting into the technology which is considered to be passive technology at some point in time. We are getting into the space where we are talking about the alternative cooling technology. We are talking about the data center efficiency, the power usage efficiency, which we are providing with our IT equipment. This is a simplified view of Dell AI Factory. This is a blueprint. This is the validated design through which we are setting up the AI factories for our enterprises, not only for the cloud service providers, but for the enterprises who are implementing or testing the waters. We help in bringing the ISV partner ecosystem. We help in with the expertise in-house. So we address the use cases. We address, help you to identify which are the most impacting and easily addressable use cases for your organization. So we start from a consultative approach, and we help you to basically go through the whole life cycle and help you deliver the business outcome. This is our full portfolio. We start from workstations to data center devices and to the AI. Most of it, we help you to reduce the attack surface. We have a solution through which we do the detection and response to cyber threats. We help you to recover from cyber threats. So we have a cyber vault solution through which we acknowledge the risk that somebody could always get into a data center, compromise our data, and how to come back from that stage and come to life back again is what we deliver through our cyber vault solution. It goes offline, and it only comes online. The link gets established only when it is taking the backup. Otherwise, it stays disconnected and help you to recover from attack, so to say. Now, on the sustainability side, our management suite, the tools which we have, they help you to understand the carbon footprint, how much each device is consuming, what is the carbon footprint it is having, that part. Then another side of the story is about using the recyclable material, and the third piece is reducing the power energy coefficient. So as we are progressing the technology, everything starts to consume more and more power. We help to ensure that your devices are still giving you the best energy efficiency possible with your hardware infrastructure. Now, I understand, I've covered a lot of details in a very short period of time, but we would like to connect with you, each and every one of you, and see how we can help you to achieve what you want to achieve from your business. With that, let me thank you for your time, and I hand off the session back to the speaker.